Alright, Hayes Mega here. I'm shooting a video on the DB Offroad Fender, okay? This is a review for it. So, if you watch some of my previous videos on this guy, you can tell Hayes Mega was not very impressed with it, especially the way it installed, okay? But yeah, so after I had a hair scramble race last weekend, and then this happened. Okay, so it's just really loose and flopping around, and I just found out why. Okay, so there's a little adapter plate, okay, a plastic plate that's been riveted onto this. Okay, so basically what DB Offroad has done is they've taken a fender from another bike that's shaped very similar to the Sauron fender, okay, and they just riveted an adapter to it, okay. And that adapter has cracked. Okay, so that's the problem with it. I tried tightening the nuts more, and it doesn't make any difference because the adapter bracket is cracked. Okay, so if you look in here, okay, yeah, so it's kind of hard to tell, but see, yeah, there's a crack. See that? See the rivet? There's a crack right there. So there's a hole. It's cracked. So there's 3 rivets. Okay, there's 2 in the back. And there's 1 in the front, okay? There's 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and there's just a crack going between all of them. So I don't think this is going to last much longer. I'm surprised it's still on here. Okay, so I wanted to shoot this review before I lose it in the next race, okay? I probably will lose it in the next race. Okay, so I'm pretty disappointed that it only lasted this long. I did race it in a supermoto race, and I've had it on here for a couple months, and if you don't ride the bike very hard, I guess it's okay, but I rode the bike very hard during the hair scramble race, okay, and it broke. Okay, I don't know what happened. I did dump the bike like twice pretty hard. The first somebody hit me pretty hard the first time. Okay, so I'm surprised this is still on here. Okay, somebody hit me from behind, so that might have been what happened. It's a little fragile because it's really long. Also, your boot, like when you swing your leg over it, it scratches it really easy. Okay, so you're gonna brush up on it a lot. Okay, but I have to say, it works. It really works good. When you're riding in the mud and everything, it keeps the mud off of your back and stuff, or water. It keeps most of the stuff off. Okay, this combined with the Sauron stubby fender here works great. Okay, so functionality, it works really good. Okay, I do not like the way it installs. It doesn't install like the stock one. So we found out you have to sandwich the adapter plate between the seat and the subframe. Okay, so that's the proper way to install it. Hades and Mega tried to install it similar to the stock Sauron fender, and the Hades Mega was having a whole lot of problems. Okay, if you install it the way that they tell you on their website, you should be fine. Okay, so it's got to be between the seat and the subframe when you install it. Okay, I know I should probably just install my other fender already. One good thing is it's pretty stiff, so when you do launch your bike on the jumps, this isn't going to come down and hit your wheel. I know, that's a good question. Maybe this did come down and hit the wheel. I don't know. But yeah, I'm kind of disappointed it didn't last super long. It didn't last one long race, you know. And I think it's going to break off in the next race, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it hangs in there. One more hair scramble. You got another hair scramble, new buddy. So after this one, I don't know if this is going to last through the next race, but if it does, I'm gonna go try the race spec Sauron rear fender. I think they have one very similar to this, but it installs like the stock fender. Okay, so yeah. So there it is. That's the DB Offroad rear long Sauron fender. Okay. I kind of don't like the way it installs. It doesn't install like the stock one. It looks nice, I tell you that. It makes the bike look nice. It looks nice on the bike. But yeah, you'll be rubbing you're rubbing your boots on it all the time because it's longer. It does work, okay? Functionality wise, it works really good, okay? And yeah, so okay, so yeah, I'm going to try the race spec Sauron one next, okay? But hopefully this one hangs in there for this race. All right, here's me go. Also, is there a way? Would there be a way to repair this fender, Haze Mega? Yes, I think I could. I would have to make a new adapter plate, is what I have to do. I don't think you could glue it. You might be able to zip tie it together. Oh, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I probably could zip tie it together. Okay, I could probably drill a hole where each side of the crack is, and then it'll still be floppy. So, but it'll keep it from breaking. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is gonna break soon. So, yeah, I could make a new adapter plate. Just copy the same design and then cut slots into it. But that's like, why? You know, that's a real pain in the ass. You know, I shouldn't have to do that kind of stuff. You know, it should just fit in there nicely. You know. Yeah, so I don't like the way it mounts the design. But you don't see any of it. Yeah, you don't see any of it. It's hidden under the seat, so that's the good thing. But Hades Mega doesn't like the stuff underneath the seat. Okay. All right, here's what we got.